Hey guys, what's going on? It's xdeadlysmoorex here, and welcome back to part 7 of our Chairs of Cold Steel 2 Let's Play. In the last episode, we made our way out of Lunaria Nature Park, took down the, I think it was the Raging Baboon that we fought on our very first field study, and well, after we made our way out, Reen was thinking about what's going on over in Trista. So right now we're on the East Trista Highway, and we're about to see what it's like over in Trista, and also going over to, after we've seen what it's like in Trista, going back to Celdic and seeing what Celdic's like after the whole war broke out, because we've heard it's hasn't been exactly nice for the it's not
Enemy
nice.
sighted.
It's been
Take him out.
okay for the locals, but not like.
Got you. Down you go. Here I
It's
go.
been rough for them, from what the farmer said in the last episode.
My turn.
Oh come on,
Ready
Reen.
to go.
So
Sorry.
yeah, let's get into it.
That's it for you.
Hopefully
Great.
Reen has a bit of a better episode today, because as you guys probably saw the title of the last episode, it was called Reen's Bad Day. Reen didn't have a lot of luck with status ailments. Oh wait, no, I've got the wrong way, haven't I? Yeah. I should just went all the way back. I was facing that way, and oh god, it confused me. Alright guys, it confused me. Is there a chest around here, is there? Yeah, there is. Cool.
Enemy sighted. Let's take him out. Let's move. Now's our
I
chance.
probably could have done this in the last episode, but
I'm up. Let's move.
Yeah.
Ha! That's that. Let's keep moving.
thought I'd save it for this episode, you know?
Oh, a chest. I wonder what's inside.
So yeah, as you can see from across here, that's a blockade that's stopping anyone travelling from Celdic to Trista. So yeah.
Let's get him. Sure thing.
Here I go.
Tovar.
Ha!
My God. Oh
Ready
my
to go.
God, what the fuck was that?
Got you.
You nailed it, Reen.
Oh my god, am I going to have to type this Reen and Tovar's bad day? Can't believe what I'm seeing. Looks like they've set up a checkpoint. With Panzer Soldats as well, 2 of them. With the armoured cars and the provincial army. Isn't that, if I remember, those, the white and purple uniforms there, might be standard for the Noble Alliance now, but I think they're supposed to be the Heimdall Provincial Army. If you guys know if they're supposed to be, if that's just standard Noble Alliance gear, Provincial Army gear now, or if that's supposed to be the Heimdall or what Provincial Army they're supposed to be a part of, because I think they're from Heimdall. Let me know in the comments. All those armored cars, and they've even got a few Panzers. They've even got a few Soldats on March too. Man, I can't believe they've got those things stationed at checkpoints. Looks like Chester's been really heavily guarded. This route does lead to the capital as well, so that's no surprise. Well, there's no getting through here, unfortunately. Sorry, this was a waste of time. No, not at all. Thanks to you, I can get back to focusing on the task at hand. Seriously, thanks. Hey, no need to thank me. To be honest, I was just hoping I'd be able to get in contact with old Micht. Oh, didn't realize you guys were that close. I've known him for years. Figured talking to him would be the fastest way to figure out what's going on elsewhere in the country. Oh well. Well, we're not getting too much hanging around here. Best get out of here before they spot us. Yeah, we're not too far from Celdic. Back we go. Well, that sucks, but hey-oh. That's just okay. Cool.
Let's wrap this up. I'm up. They're off balance.
Got you.
Smash.
Here I go.
That's that.
Yep. It is, but hey-oh. What do we got? EP charge 1. Not bad. Good. Let's keep going. To Celdic. I'll pass this guy. And the snail and the dragonfly. There we go. Celdic to Market Town. looks practically the same. At least they rebuilt the stand that was, if you guys remember, it was destroyed during our first field study. That's when we found out about the bandits that stolen people's treasure and could possibly links to the provincial army. Then we met the railway military police and all that stuff. It's been a while since the last time I was in Celdic. Those farmers said things were tense here, but I was expecting worse. Yeah, it doesn't actually seem that bad, even with the odd armored car here and there. That's probably evidence of how much this war's going in the Alliance's favour. So they've let that get to their heads, have they? We should start talking around to see if we can get anything out of the townsfolk. Here's hoping someone knows something about the rest of Class 7. Right. Oh, but one warning. I'm sure you don't need to tell me. Don't need me to tell you, but you're pretty high on the Noble Alliance's wanted list. Even if you're in plain clothing, try not to stand out too much. Otherwise, it's all over. Understood. Okay, let's get to work. Yeah, no point talking to the provincial army guys because they'll be like, "Hey, aren't you like the guy we're after?" And it's like, no, but okay. Where do we go? I want to check out the Grand Market first.
This is the Grand Market, huh? Pretty lively.
Not as lively as it was, though.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah, this ain't the market I know.
Isn't this? Wait. Oh, hang on. No, I want to show you guys something first. Oh yeah, here we go. In this house. I also want to check something. I might check it in a minute. Here we go. Talk to Becky. If you guys remember, this is the girl that was always arguing with, I think his name was Hugo, I believe. They were arguing about a spot in the for the festival. Really can't be bothered with anything now, especially where the Grand Market is dead as it is. Is that a Thor's uniform? Huh? Pretty sure I know your face somewhere. Without care, diligent attitude. Reen? Is that you? Becky? You know her? Yeah, we're in the same year at Thor's. How'd you wind up here, Becky? Hold up, you should be the one... You're the one that should be explaining yourself first. You can tell me about a boot... Yeah, I think she's supposed to have like a Scottish sort of like accent or dialect. I think it's supposed to be a Scottish accent, so that's why some of the words like that. I am terrible at accents, so A, that's not happening, and B, I'm probably just going to read it like how it's supposed to be. Okay, maybe we should all calm down a little first. Ring gave her a brief explanation of how he'd come to visit Celdic. Okay, cool. Hang on, give me a minute. Because there's stuff you can do in Celdic to get some... Right, no, that's not it. Should have done this beforehand, but I completely forgot. I apologise for this, guys. Here we go. Damn it, I must have missed the... Fuck. Oh, maybe not. I might have missed some of them. Okay, so I was just looking at some like stuff you can do in Celdic, so my bad. Well, I was daft for thinking that I'd understand any of that. So basically, you're looking for the rest of Class 7. That's the gist of it. You managed to make it from Thor's on your own, right? Color me impressed. Damn American spelling of color. There's supposed to be you in there. Damn American spelling. No offense if you're American, but Hey, I'm British and we spell colour, I think it's colour, valour, honour, like differently. So, truth is, Hugo secured an escape route for us. That's how I managed to make it all the way here. He was the student working at Clyston Cove, if I remember correctly. Helped, huh? Does that mean he's not here now? I get no idea what happened to him after that. Weebam chose the worst time to act or call. Don't know what that means. It might be a little insensitive of me to ask right now, but do you have any info about Thors or the other students? Anything on Class 7 in particular would be a huge help. The girl I escaped with is over at the church. Other than that, I ain't got a hee-haw. Basically, I don't know. What are you all? Fucking donkey, Becky? No, don't mean that like in a literal sense, but like, you know, donkeys go hee-haw at times. I'm not doing a donkey noise, so that's not happening. You guys know what I'm talking about. Provincial Army doesn't really care much about us normal students either. Really? I was questioned a fair bit when I first got here, but after that they just let me do whatever. It's probably enough for them just knowing they can keep an eye on you. The second you start acting suspicious, they can swoop in and toss you in the slammer. And they'll probably see Class 7 as the most suspicious of all. Yeah, I know I have to sleep with one eye open around here. Well, thanks for letting us know, Becky. Just try and lay low for now. Aye, that was the plan. Not like I got much motivation to do anything when the Grand Market's in this sad state. Anyway, I need a drink because all this talking. So, I need to go to get a recipe. I need to go to the chapel. Okay. There's a lady there. Oh yeah, these two. Oh, those two kids are at it again, are they? It's, this lady, I think. We're lucky that Celdic's surrounded by so many farms. Even the war can't take that big a toll on our fruit supplies. Best thing about fruit is that you can make juice out of it whenever you're too busy to eat it. Here, give it a try. Okay? So, we need to go to Grand Market. Cool. Okay. Can I go back on the East Celdic Highway? Because I'm supposed to, there's something there. If not, I'm going to be annoyed. Can I go back? Fuck. Oh, I can't now. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I can get it later. We need to go to Grand Market anyway. We're supposed to talk to those two over there, or that over there, but it's general goods, and I don't know, is it this guy? You general goods? Nope, that's drugstore, okay. These are general goods? Yeah, there we go, cool. There we go. Gambler Jack Chapter 2, I think that's what we need, isn't it? Oh, okay, and then... Okay, my bad, so, on the second playthrough, okay. So I can't get, because he sells, because looking at this, like, walkthrough thing I've got, I know the game anyway, I'm just looking for, like, other stuff I can get. On, like, if you do New Game Plus with this, on Joseph Cold Steel 2, this guy actually sells, Black Records too, so just be aware of that. And then there's also a book on the near the farm on the East Celdic Highway they need to get, so come on, we just want your company for a while. That's terrible, I can't do a drunk man. I can't do a drunk voice right now. There's no need to resist, you pretty thing you. We won't bite. My apologies, but I'm in the middle of doing some work for the church and I happen to be underage. Oh my god, that's just disgusting. So, come on now, there's no need to be so quick to say no. Just come to the guardhouse for us a few drinks and you'll be fine. If you really don't want to come with us though, we'll have no we do have other options open to us. You'd be surprised how easy it is to bring a girl like you in. We don't even need a good reason to arrest you. But I... Those guys for real? There has to be a way to stop them. Hold up, let me handle this one. Goodness me, you wouldn't happen to be soldiers from the provincial army, would you? Huh? Oh, lucky me. I couldn't have asked for a better timing. You see, I was kind of hoping for a teeny tiny favor from you guys. Who the hell are you? Beat it. Hey, we're all friends here, right? Hey, let's roll out some introductions. Call me Phil. I'm just your average friendly contractor looking for some good business partners, so to speak. After hearing about your valiant accomplishments during this war, I just knew I had worked with you directly. That's why I was kind of hoping you'd put in a good word for me with the head honchos over your guardhouse. Excuse me? Why would we ever want to do that for a lowly merchant? You sure you should be making assumptions? You could be missing out. I hate to brag, but my reputation's pretty up there. Who knows? May even get your name out there for introducing me. Come on, don't let the guy down. Actually, here. Maybe this will help convince you. Phil will slip the soldiers a mirror. No, now wait a second. It's fine, just think of it. A little gift if you want. So, what do you say, fellas? Good grief. Well, we've got no reason to turn his gift down. Phil, was it? Well, passionately month, but I wouldn't hold my breath. That's what I like to hear. Total basically bribed them to go away. Wow. Ta-da! Calling me impressed. Tell me though, where'd Phil come from? Just one of the names I used to go by. But hey, I managed to sort that out nice and discreetly, right? Yeah, by fucking bribing them. Persons like you definitely earn their name. Thanks for the help, Toval. Sorry, I needed another drink, guys. I thought I was going to have to resort to force, but I'm glad we were able to resolve this without having to reach for your weapon. Reen, Toval literally told you, don't draw attention to yourself. Bringing out a Tachi in the middle of a grand market is going to draw attention to yourself. Something you're not trying to do. No problem. Anyway, you alright there, sister? Yes, thank you very much for your help. Huh? Reen? What are you doing here? Rosine? Oh, another acquaintance of yours? Yeah, he's another first year like me. I'm glad to see you safe and sound, Rosine. Likewise. Would you mind accompanying me to the church? Staying here for too long may draw unwanted attention. Sounds good to me. After you. Rosine has an interesting backstory that we will never find out in this game, but we find out in Trails of Cold Steel 3. And we also find a bit about was it Instructor Thomas. We also find out about him in his backstory in Trails of Cold Steel 3, and it's just what? Oh, it's just these things that you find out in Trails of Cold Steel 3. Because for those of you that don't know, Trails of Cold Steel 3 takes place, I believe, 2 or 3 years. I think it's 2 years after the end of this game. So a lot of shit happens. After they walked to the church, Reen took time to explain how and why they were in Celdic. So, you're searching for the rest of Class 7. I can tell you that you've been through some rather trying times. Well, I'm not the only one. Sounds like you had it rough too. You and Becky escaped together, didn't you? Hugo's the one who told you how to. That's correct, though we did end up splitting up from him along the way. I've been taking shelter here ever since, all while praying as much as possible for everyone else's safety. Any chance you've heard anything about other students, or maybe the academy itself? We're trying to figure out as much as we can. Unfortunately, I don't know anything. That's a shame, but the important thing is that you're safe. Actually, on that note, is the provincial army always that bad? Kinda messed up that they're getting flat out hammered in the middle of the day. It's a relatively common occurrence, yes. They often get drunk and start breaking things or taking goods from people's stalls without paying. It's not as though merchants can do anything to stop it either. Nobody wants to have their goods requisitioned. Sounds like the soldiers who are on the front lines have a lot of free time on their hands. Celdic hasn't been swept up in any battle so far, yeah? Well, be sure to take extra care from here on out, Rosine. Make sure you give the soldiers a wide berth. Thanks for your concern. I'll be praying for you to reunite with the rest of Class 7 soon. Thanks, that makes 2 of us. So, I think Reen is supposed to be... Does it say in the notes? Does it say in the character notes? Class member, Reen. Doesn't say how old he is. That's kind of annoying. Boo, that sucks. I was just... Because I think Reen's supposed to be... I was going to say 20, there's no way so. 17? I think. I think he's supposed to be 17, yeah. So... yeah, this is the last place we need to go. Wait a minute. Aren't you one of Sarah's students? What are you doing here with Toval, no less? Hello, ma'am. I see things haven't changed here much. Hey, Margot. You're looking well. Last time we saw each other was... well, when I came for that request, yeah? Been a while. Toval's sight. Shouldn't you be in hiding, young man? The provincial army was searching for you not that long ago. No one suspected us yet, so we should be fine from now. I doubt they'll notice us so long as we don't do anything too crazy. Yeah, like pull a touch out in the middle of a fucking market. Well, if you say so. It's a relief to know you're okay. Are you going to be staying here? We're actually not sure what we'll be doing for now. More important than where we're staying, there's something we'd like to ask you. We're going to explain why he and Toval came to Celdic. So, you're searching for your classmates. Based on what we know, they're somewhere around here. Wouldn't happen to have any leads at all, would you? Sorry, can't say I do. We barely get anyone new coming in, as it is thanks to all the trade restrictions. And I would be the only one to recognize the students who came with you last. That's true. Well, just knowing that they aren't staying here is a big help. By the way, we've heard that things were pretty tense here, but it seems relatively peaceful from what I can tell. Well, there hasn't been any direct effect on the town itself. Rumor has it that there's fighting going on near the eastern border though. Over by Garrelia Fortress? Yes, seems like the Imperial Army's holding their line of defense over there. Saw one at that too. They say the Provincial Army is struggling to break through it. The Twin Dragons birds over that way too, actually. They must be fighting with the troops there. Yes, well, that's why a lot of us are worried. If they're fighting that close by, then who knows when Celdic will be caught up in it. That's an unfortunate possibility. Market Manager's been doing what he can to prevent the worst. But the Provincial Army doesn't exactly inspire confidence in their willingness to keep us safe, you know? When this war if only this war would just be over and done with. I feel you. Thanks for doing so, Margot. Thanks for the info, Margot. You should watch your back, alright? Same to you too. Be careful out there. I think we've asked almost all the townsfolk at this point. And yet, here we are with Zip for clues. You sure they're really here? I get it. I kind of find it hard to believe your friends have gotten by without a single person noticing them. Falcom detected them, so they have to be somewhere in the area. If they're not in town, then they're either on the highway or somewhere else in this general region, right? I hope they're holding up okay. Hey, you there. You two seem like you got time to kill. God, it's this kid. How about picking up a copy of the Imperial Chronicle? The latest volume got a boatload of handy information. And it comes at the low price of 100 mira. Not bad, huh? We got a pushy one here, don't we? Sorry kid, but we're kind of busy at the moment. Whatever, just take one already. You're gonna regret it if you don't. I mean it. Got nothing but regret. Well, I guess it can hurt. Thanks. Sheesh, you really wanted that sale. I don't think I've ever seen someone that desperate to sell a newspaper before. He did have a point though. Reading the newspaper is a great way to get a better idea on what's going on. True enough. Let's give it a read. I'm not reading any of this. There we go. Even Marquis's dad's been arrested. So all of a sudden the Imperial Army and the high-ranking reformists are traitors? The Imperial Cardinal's not even trying to be impartial these days. It's safe to assume the Alliance has complete control over it. Most likely. Looks like the Alliance is so sure of their victory they're getting things ready for when the war's over. That's how to do it if you want things to go your way. They're a cunning bunch. There's something stuck on the last page. Huh? You're right. Piece of paper? Is this a map? It looks that way. It's the Eastern Highway. But what's with all the random numbers and symbols on it? There's more stuff written on the back too. The one who takes the queen holds the key to the king. Is this some sort of code? It's gotta be. Please tell me this isn't from who I think it is. It does resemble Phantom Thief B's usual weirdness. Except nothing's been stolen this time, so I doubt it's him. Actually, the symbol of the layout... Wait, I'll try that again. Actually, the symbols and the layout of the map reminds me of chess. What do you think, Tubble? Chess? Maybe. It does look like a chessboard. But wait a minute, that must mean... Let's assume these colored letters each represent a different chess piece. In which case the white Q must represent the queen. Then there's the black B and P resembling the bishop and pawn. Don't look at me. I know anything about the games you people play. All you need to know is that he's onto something. Assuming your theory's right, then solving the message written on the other side shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, hopefully. You want to head to the highway? It's the best lead we got. Taking that hand-drawn map. So, we're supposed to go back on the Eastern Highway. And that's west, my bad, it's east. East is over this way. I was going back to the west one. I got my east and west mixed up. Fucking hell. But, that's where we're going to call it for today's episode. So, for a quick recap of what we did today, we found out that there's actually a checkpoint with Panzer Soldats, armoured cars, and members of the provincial army standing there, basically blocking people who want to go from Celdic to Trista, and I guess vice versa. And then we made it to Celdic, found out we met. It didn't look too different, except for obviously with the armoured cars in the town. Also found out that we met Becky and Rosine, who are from Thor's as well, so it's nice to know that other Thor students have made their way out of Trista. And we just got and after we talked to Margot again, who hasn't heard anything, so basically no one in Celdic has heard anything about Thor's students. We got a boy came up to us and was really pushy for us to buy a Imperial Chronicle newspaper from him, and found out that it had a weird chess themed map to it of the Eastern Highway. So that's where we're going to be going in the next episode, going to the Eastern Highway and seeing where this weird chess map leads us. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit that like button. If you're enjoying our Trails of Cold Steel 2 Let's Play series, make sure to subscribe as well. Also, please be sure to check out my Monster Hunter World Let's Play series, where as of time of recording, we are about to go to the final base game area, the Elders Recess, and it should be a hell of a lot of fun, because that's where all the strong monsters live. But yeah, if you guys are a fan of JRPGs or just RPGs in general, make sure to subscribe as well, because hey, that's what I do here. Also, I say this in every episode, I have a project in the work lined up, so hopefully when it comes out, you guys will enjoy it and I can make videos for you and upload them, because I'm really looking forward to this game. But yeah, with all of that PSA out of the way, this is xdeadlysmoorex, and I shall see you guys next time.